Welcome to another episode of Kaka Computer. Today, we're tackling a common dilemma for aspiring programmers: how to choose your first programming language. Joining me is Kaka's cell phone, here to break it all down. Ready to decode this puzzle?
Absolutely. Kaka Computer. Picking that first language can feel like standing in a candy store with endless options. But don't worry, there's a method to the madness.
Let's start with the basics. Boss Rod emphasizes the importance of understanding your goals. How do these goals shape the decision?
It's all about what you want to build. For example, if web development excites you, JavaScript or Python is a great starting point. Want to dive into data science? Python and R lead the pack. Defining your goals narrows down your options right away.
That makes sense. But what about the job market? How can aspiring coders align their choices with industry demand?
Good question. Check job postings on platforms like LinkedIn or Indeed to see which languages are in demand. If you notice Python or JavaScript popping up frequently in your desired field, that's your cue.
Alright, goals and market demand aside, let's talk about learning resources. How do they play into this decision?
A supportive community and solid resources can make or break your experience. Look for languages with rich documentation and active forums, like Python or JavaScript. Websites like Coursera, freeCodeCamp, and Udemy have excellent beginner-friendly courses.
Speaking of beginners, Boss Rod mentions some languages that are particularly suited for them. Which ones stand out?
Python is a star. It's readable and versatile, great for everything from web development to machine learning. JavaScript is essential for anyone interested in web applications. And then there's Go, a modern language that's simple yet powerful, especially for scalable systems.
Nice lineup. But let's address the elephant in the room: the misconceptions. What are some myths Boss Rod debunks about picking a first language?
First, there's no perfect language. Every language has its strengths and weaknesses. Second, you're not married to your first choice. Start with one, master it, but don't hesitate to explore others down the line.
Great advice. So, experimenting and having fun is key. Any final tips for our listeners who are just starting out?
Absolutely. Start with a language that aligns with your goals and feels intuitive to you. Enjoy the journey. It's not just about coding, it's about solving problems and thinking critically. And remember, the first step is just the beginning.
Wise words, Kaka's cell phone. To all our budding programmers, the world of coding is waiting for you, one line of code at a time. Thanks for tuning in, and until next time, happy coding.